Okay, so I'm back in Steveston, British Columbia, Canada. It's a beautiful day out. Thought I'd come and take the drone for a flight. And just kind of get out of the house, look for some driftwood. There's a bike tire. Anybody need a bike tire? So there's lots of big lumber in here today because the high tides come from the mountains way over there and bring the wood, new wood in here. So it's not really about finding driftwood to carve today, just about getting out of the house. Unless I see that masterpiece of cottonwood bark, I'll take that. There's a small cottonwood tree. Boy, lots of people out riding their bikes today, that's for sure. I've seen them everywhere. I don't know if I'm really supposed to fly my drone around here because there's an airport close, but I'm not going to take it too high. I'm just going to go along the driftwood. Okay, so I'm gonna go hide behind one of those trees over there and go set this drone up. Gotta hide when you're flying the drone in a restricted area. Okay guys, so here I am taking my drone off. Don't forget I'm really new with this, and I'll excuse me, I'll think of some good ideas what to do with it. But for now it's just basically about flying it and learning all the controls and how it works and whatever. And yeah. Oh, look at that piece. Look at that piece. Look at that one. Oh, no, that one. I just learned how to make the camera like go up and down so I can zoom in on the ground and stuff. I don't think you can zoom in, but I can look on the ground and then I can look up like I'm doing right now. It's a fun thing to do, guys. But like I said, I think this was a restricted zone. I'm not too sure, but like lots of people were walking along that walkway and I was expecting somebody to say something to me, but nobody said nothing because I was hiding behind the tree. sitting on a log. What a creep. So anyways, enjoy the music, I guess. There wasn't that much the high tides took away, but see all the grass on the left there? That was all full of driftwood last year, guys. Douglas fir. Lots of Douglas fir. Here I am just kind of like do it slow and do a nice motion so it's all like you don't get dizzy. See, my thing is when I'm flying this, I don't know if I should look at the screen or if I should look at the drone. What's that there? Oh yeah, it's a wooden candle base I found. I put it there. Anyways, enough of that. Well, getting a little bit too close to that log there, Jord. Okay, so I think we're going to go up here. Okay, up we go. It's actually it was really beautiful out today. A little bit of a breeze, not much. This morning was windier. So there is a time when I took the drone too high, I couldn't see it. I think it went behind those trees. I was like I thought it was done. I thought it was gone. Cause I know I'm gonna lose it or break it sooner or later. But if you look at it from up here, like, it sure is beautiful, isn't it? That's Steveston village on the left there. Yeah, so this is when I thought I lost it, because I went behind the trees. And it was getting pretty high. I couldn't hear it anymore. So there I'm just watching it on my screen to direct where I'm going, right? So I know it's got to come towards the water. But if you look at the other land, like the center land and the other land, I believe that would be Ladner. Tip of Ladner, maybe? Just outside there, like past that land, there's a big sand, it's all sand flats on there. But there's a whole, I got a video up on my YouTube where there's a bunch of killer whales that came around my boat like a bunch of years back. So yeah, there's the ocean. And if you look far, far across the ocean, that's Vancouver Island. No, those islands back there, I think that's Bowen Island. Anyway, see, this is what I'm learning to do, just control the camera so I can look up and down. Yep, look, I can do it all right. Who's that fat guy sitting on the log? So that village down there, Steveston Village. Vancouver Islands, whatever, yep. So there would be, looking straight down, that would be the town of Ladner. All the other side of that river is Ladner, Delta, British Columbia, Canada. Anyways, pretty beautiful, I think. Anyways, Steveston's a lot like Ladner. Like, Steveston's in a place called Richmond City, and the Richmond City is like, I'm not saying this with, I'm not racist or anything like that, but it's basically where all the Asians come to now. So Steveston's more still like the last of the fishing. It's a fishing and farming community in Steveston, so it's a lot like Ladner, right? So that's Richmond that you're looking at right now, and this is Steveston. And looking past, that's Vancouver, where those mountains are. See those mountains there? That's like Grouse Mountain and Baker. Oh, not Baker. Cypress. But that's Vancouver City over there by those, before those mountains. See, there's more of those marshes. So anyways, yeah. So this is when I brought it down. I said, okay, good. Also, when I didn't bring a landing pad for the drone. Showed it to Evil Rick or Urban, but I tried to land it on a log, and it didn't go so well. It went in between two logs, and it kept running. So Evil Rick was telling me by email, like, don't keep your fingers away from those blades, from the propeller blades, because they'll cut you up really good, and you'll get stitches and shit. So I had to stick a stick down in there to get it to quit running. I didn't know what to do. It was like wedged under a log. So it didn't break. So how's that, Evil Rick, if you're watching this? Just a silly fat guy sitting on a log wondering what to do. Okay, so I've been here for about an hour. This is the bark that I found. Look at this monster piece. But it's like you see here. Hold on. It's cracked right there. But I'll still take it home because well, it's a cool piece of bark. But that's what I'm talking about. You guys got to get rid of all this stuff first before you this okay piece. I want to take it home. Nah, leave it for somebody else. This is a nice solid piece. It's like what, 3 feet tall? That's about 3 feet tall. One look, just carved rub. Oh, somebody's in trouble. And then this monster, but it's got bug holes in it. But that's okay. I'll still take it. Like, this is the kind of bark you want, guys. Like 3 inches across the back, 4 inches. I'd say it's about 3.5. Good thick stuff, right? So, but you know, watch this. See how that cut off? So you know what? Yeah, I'll take it home. It's a nice piece. It's, well, yeah, I'll take it. So I'll take this. This one's cracked all the way down, so I won't take that. I'll take this, and I don't know if I'll take this one. Yeah, I'll take it. So I got 3 so far. Okay, so that's what I got so far. This is, like I said, this is a little honey hole. But you guys, I want to say something quickly. Just because I say I don't keep small stuff like this to carve it, don't think that if you can't get this stuff. This is a very carvable piece. Look at the back, no bug holes. It's like 2 inches thick. It's a very carvable piece of wood, guys. Carve this into a little wood spirit and you can sell it for 25 bucks. You know, even stuff like this. Very carvable stuff, guys. It is. And it's soft wood, so you can practice easily on it, right? Look, there's another piece right there. Look, there's another piece right here. That's a little bit too thin. Douglas fir bark. Let's see. Wait, this is baby bark. But I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got about 10 pieces I got to carry to my car there, so I'm pretty well done. So I hope you guys like the drone footage of this. Yeah, okay. We'll talk to you soon and hope everybody's good. Okay, I had to take a stop at my second honey hole. So I guess I'll go down there. It's pretty high tide. You can see it there. It's up against the logs, but I'll go down there and see if I can take a quick walk through. This stuff here is a lot more muddy. Because like the Fraser River, some parts of it's a real muddy river, right? But I don't know, if I see a piece of bark or a cool piece of wood, I'll take it. If I could wash it off with the hose. But it's all looking like cottonwood bark to me right now. Yeah, you hear the water's coming in high tide. See, here's a piece of bark, but look, see all the bug holes in there? What's under this log there? Little trolls. can see that piece of red cedar sticking out like a sore thumb there. See how bright red it is? Old cedar. There's bark. Watch, I can point this stuff out like a sore thumb. Bark. Bark. Lots of little, yeah, there's the water. So I better hurry up. See guys? Total carvable piece. There's big piece of bark right here. Well, the backside's big, but and then fooled. Damn it. So here's the water. There's a nice piece of bark too. Right there. I'm not that desperate for it, so I'm going to leave it. And I think my phone's going to die. Here's another piece. Too thin. There's another piece. Oh, too shaly, see? Well, I guess that's it for about today. I think since I'm in Richmond, I'm gonna go get myself a hamburger. Lots of bark's washed up though, that's for sure. See? There's that piece of cedar. This is cedar I'm standing on right here. See the color in it? If you can even see my cameras. I got no screen. Okay, later. Okay guys, so I just pulled this board out of here. These kind of boards make like those good owl in the nukes places for people's yards. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's flat. It'll stand up straight. Good enough for me. Sold. Well, I got all this bark here too. And also, I got lots of access to the cedar. Look at it, it's 10 inches guys, true inch thick. Maybe Christmas trees. Oh yeah, Jordy gets.